R, and you're now tuned in to Retro Rob Television. Just when you thought, just when I thought, these young boys couldn't get any more stupider, I'm in the house, I'm playing the game, relaxing, had a busy day, and I come across some news, double XL. NBA YoungBoy, first tour date since coming back home from beating, a gun charge. And he's going to have a show in the Chi. He's going to have a show in Chicago. Why? Why? Of all places, Chicago? I don't get it, man. I don't get it. Just when you thought, oh Lord, man. And you wonder why, man. And you wonder why these dudes, man. It seemed like a rapper is dying maybe every week. You know what I'm saying? Like, seems like it's every day a rapper is dying. I'll say like every other 3 days. True Sinister in the building. Shadow Assassin in the building. Yeah, I like this late night vibe a little bit better, man. Yeah, balcony fire, ain't it? But just when you thought, man, just when you thought, I said it can't be. I was reading it, and I said it can't be, man. I know this motherfucker, man. And this is what I was talking about when I was talking about the whole King Von situation. And this is what I was talking about when I was talking about Mo 3, when I was talking about Nipsey Hussle. Where are these dudes' real friends, man? Let me see. True Sinister, I saw hours ago some guy who talked about having ops and being comfortable at his crib just got killed. Yep. It's not even manifesting anymore. It's not even speaking it into existence anymore. They want to actually live in existence. They want to live in the metaverse. You see what I'm saying? And it's just crazy. I was just talking to my wife yesterday about this, man. I said, these young dudes, man, they just don't care. I was looking at a Son Campbell channel, and he was talking about how the young dude, I don't know what his name is, a rapper, he was at a pool party or pool event, and he just shot the pool event up. Like, where do these guys come from? Who makes these guys? Who manufacture? Like, I'm starting to think some whole other deep shit, some whole other Get Out type shit, man. Real talk. I'm starting to think some real deep shit right now, man, because it's a bunch of crash dummies, man, to be honest with you, people. It's a bunch of crash dummies out here, man. And, man, my wife was just talking about this yesterday. I said, man, where do they make these characters, man? Really? Like, at first, like, I was hearing stuff about this and about that and seeing stuff about this and about that. It is like, it's getting out of hand now, man. It's been out of hand, but it's career suicide. You're having a show in Chicago, man. I just watched NBA YoungBoy did an interview with Floyd, and Floyd was talking about how proud he was of NBA YoungBoy. NBA YoungBoy had his grandson by Floyd's daughter, Yaya Mayweather. And I'm like, okay, NBA YoungBoy appears to be heading in the right track. A lot of these dudes is locked up. The hip hop police ain't playing, man. You thought by seeing what happened to Mo 3, what happened to Nip, what happened to Casanova getting locked up, what happened to YSL, like you would think these dudes would get it, but just like I told you guys, it's just what I told you. These guys are caught. They're caught in the catch-22. They're stuck. They're stuck because they don't really have real talent. And NBA YoungBoy does have talent for the youth that listen to him. I know a lot of older guys, or a lot of older cats that like NBA YoungBoy as well. You see what I'm saying? My brother is mesmerized by him, watching him. But Not only are you pushing those negative frequencies and you're influencing a lot of younger guys, man, a lot of older men, believe it or not, to crash. But you're convincing them, you know, it's okay to die. It's okay to not want to live. It's okay to not want to be free. You see what I'm saying? Like, it's deeper than what people think, though. It's deeper than whatever we think, man. Lady once told me before, man, I was talking about some politics in the car, right, with my friends. And she was like, young man, I like you. I think she worked in the Senate or something. It was a Caucasian friend of mine, Miss Murray Cook. And her friend was a black lady. And we was just talking, and I was just doing my conspiracy theories and shit like that, talking in the car. And she just was like, young man, I like you. You know, you think real deep. She said, but I see it on a daily basis. She said, whatever you're thinking, you're on course, but it's much deeper than what you're talking about right now. It's much deeper. She said, but you on the right track. You see what I'm saying? And this was back when I was like teenager. You see what I'm saying? But it's crazy. It's crazy. Chicago. Let me see. He said, True Sinister said, salute to True Sinister. True Sinister said, imagine playing a stupid game with no prize. Yeah. Imagine playing a stupid game with no prize. I couldn't put it no better than that. You can't put it no better than that. But you know, they say you play stupid game, you win stupid prizes. But like you said, with no prize though. This is no prize. You playing stupid games with no prize, and it's so fucked up. And when I look at my little brother, he's going through his little trials and tribulations trying to find his way, right? And I ask myself, what are you running for? Like, I ain't gonna put his business out there, you know, but what are you running for? There's a lot of people, there's a lot of young dudes that's out here running, and there's a lot of young dudes out here that's out here crashing, and they doing this shit for no fucking reason. They're doing it for no reason, but because they're listening to people like NBA YoungBoy, and they're following people like NBA YoungBoy, who has no role models, who don't care. See, what happens is these big wigs and these people at the top, they convince these young dudes, man, that the world is their oyster. You see what I'm saying? They convince them that the world is at their feet and that they rule everything. When the people that's convincing them that they rule everything is the ones that's really ruling everything. And these young dudes is crashing because they're being sold, they're being told and they're being sold a fucking dream. And that dream is a nightmare. Real talk. That dream is a nightmare. And it's something that they can't come back from. Because they don't even know where to begin. They don't even know where to begin. And sometimes when you don't know where to begin, that's the reason why the shit would never end. Because you don't even know where to begin. We're seeing it like these dudes are just volunteering to crash. They're volunteering to crash, man. I told you, man, my wife was I can have her right here, right now. She busy right now. But I can have her right here, right now and say, was I not just talking about this shit? What is wrong with these young motherfuckers, man? What is wrong? And what is wrong is they're listening to people like NBA YoungBoy, and they're watching people like NBA YoungBoy. The wrong inspiration. And NBA YoungBoy think he got everything under control. But if you had everything under control, you would have everything under control. All I see is mayhem, chaos, dead bodies, crying mothers. You see what I'm saying? Like, and they don't care. They don't care about how their mothers feel. They don't care about how their fathers feel. You know, and speaking of fathers, man, that's why a lot of fathers, man, got to be in these dudes' lives, man. Not just to be around, to try to, you know, look at Lord Durk father, man. Look at Lord Durk father, Big Durk. That's why Lord Durk ain't getting into stupid shit. NBA YoungBoy is going to Chicago. Durk and them ain't trying to go back. Dirk and them, they done with that. They rap about it, but they rapping about it from the comfort of wherever they at. Them niggas done lost too many people. Keith Chief ain't going back. Keith Chief got the whole fucking shot town on his ass. Even the deputies, even the CIA, you see what I'm saying, FBI, because they feel like he was the architect of the whole shit. You know, if y'all want to hit a real, man, support the channel. And I don't mean money. I mean dialogue, conversation. Let's have these real conversations, but let's have them respectfully. But NBA YoungBoy, first show after coming home is in Chi-Town, of all places, the murder capital right now. You know, a lot of people say, well, everybody talk about Chi-Town like it's this and that, people killing everywhere, but that's like y'all holding that like it's some type of badge of honor or something. Oh yeah, we the ones that really kill. Shouldn't be killing to begin with. That's the problem. People acting like, oh yeah, y'all talking about Chicago. I hear this all the time. Y'all talk about Chicago like we ain't about that life. The life y'all should be about is making a life for the future. Y'all should be creating a better life for the future. Glorifying murder, yeah. True Senator said Floyd saying that because of family connection, yeah. Glorifying, yeah. Dudes talking about. I remember in DC, you know, they used to say DC is Chocolate City, it's the murder capital, and they like, come on, man, like y'all moving backwards, man. We trying to move forward, y'all moving backwards. We trying to, and then y'all wonder why, man, the enemy do us the way they do us. We can't be sitting up here complaining about white supremacy. We can't be sitting up here complaining about the white man oppressing us and holding us in bondage when we're contributing to it. I told my homeboy, I said, man, I don't even know the difference nowadays. I approach dealing with my people, the majority of them. You have some good ones like True Sinister and a lot of my other brothers that support me. But I approach my people like I approach a lot of these white supremacists. It's no difference. The white supremacists, the race soldiers is out here killing us unarmed. Black people killing each other unarmed. It's the same shit. The same old song. But the difference is that the white supremacists is letting you know they don't care. They don't care. They letting you know straight up they don't give a fuck. Our people are acting like, oh, we're people when it's beneficial. But when it's time, you know, to brag about stupid shit or to earn stripes, so-called stripes, man, y'all don't know nothing about earning those stripes. Especially when it comes to the street talk. These dudes, man, talk all that street shit, man. You don't know nothing about earning no fucking stripes. If you knew something about earning stripes, then you would know that dealing with civilians is off limits. A lot of y'all dudes, man, ain't really got no OGs, man. To teach y'all dealing with civilians is off limits. A lot of y'all niggas is broke. A lot of y'all niggas is hungry. And y'all out here going at people that ain't got nothing to do with the street life. And then when those people snitch and tell, because it's not snitching and telling, because they're civilians. It's not snitching and telling, but y'all don't know, y'all don't care because y'all wasn't taught shit. Because y'all think y'all know every fucking thing. NBA YoungBoy is a product of no direction. NBA YoungBoy is a product of a motherfucker that think he know everything. And he's also going to become another statistic. He's going to become another statistic. Going the route that he's going. Of all places, man. Why you couldn't perform somewhere else, man? You could have came to DC. Why you got to go to Chi-Town? To prove to people that you could do that, so you could put that in your next rap. A lot of niggas, see, one thing a lot of these rappers is doing, and I'm noticing, they're going to a lot of these places, sacrificing their lives just so that they can prove in their music and get a bigger bag and get bigger notoriety. Like, how much more of a bigger bag do you need? You're NBA fucking YoungBoy. You're the most popping thing right now. I literally watched my little brother in a fucking trance looking at NBA YoungBoy. So if he's doing that, just imagine And he's at that time he probably was about 17, 18. He's about 20 now. Just imagine how many young dudes NBA YoungBoy is influencing, and young women he's influencing. We know he's influencing the females. Look how many baby mothers he fucking got. So we know the women feeling him. And it's just sad, man. It's just sad. But they're going to sacrifice their careers, and they're going to sacrifice their lives, which is going to sacrifice everybody else. My grandmother once told me, man, when she was around, the actions of you affect other people. But they don't care. They don't give a fuck. It's about, in their mind, I got myself here. I got myself here. They didn't get me here. So guess what? Whatever I choose to do, if I choose, this is how they think. This is the mind of a dumb young nigga. Never broke again. But you're doing everything to make yourself broke again. That's his motto. Never broke again. But you're doing everything to go down that road. In your mind, you doing what you doing to try to prove. He's going to try to do the Chicago shit just so that he can prove in his next song he about that life. A lot of these niggas scared to go to Chicago. This is what he gonna say. A lot of dudes that live in Chicago, that's from Chicago, is scared to go back to Chicago. I went to Chicago and I rocked out. And he's willing to sacrifice his life to do that, to say that, to prove that. It's dumb. The dumbest shit I ever heard. The dumbest shit I ever seen. And guess what? The people that's pulling the puppet strings, they don't care. They like, go ahead and crash. Because guess what? We're going to get all your masters. The master is going to get all your masters. That's what you don't understand. NBA YoungBoy is big time. He's big time with his music shit. And this earth, he's big time. And a lot of those people, man, they gonna come off big time. I told y'all when King Von passed, they said a lot of his men couldn't wait. They went to his crib, took all his jewelry, took all his shit. So niggas was already thinking about that. That's why they didn't stop Von when Von had that idea to go back and fuck around with Quando Rondo now. That's why there ain't nobody stop him and be like, nah, fuck all that. You the golden goose. If I gotta fight you, if that was my boy, if Von was my boy, I'd be like, nigga, if I gotta fight you, if I gotta risk you killing me, if I gotta fight you, I'd rather for you to live than to get caught up fucking with these niggas. But those dudes went on ahead and let them crash. That's another part I want to talk about, but I'm gonna talk about moving forward. But I'll talk about it briefly right now. Where's these dudes' security at? Where's these dudes' so-called friends at, homies at? Another dude I want to talk about blowing up real fast, but I want to say that for another video. I know a lot of y'all gonna dig this shit when I come back. You know, I might come back and do it again after this one, but don't take that with a grain of salt. But I want to talk about Finesse 2 Times because my little brother actually introduced me to him too, as far as his music. You know, him beatboxing and all that shit. But I want to talk about Finesse 2 Times because I have a theory about that whole shit too. You see what I'm saying? And y'all, the people that know me know where I'm going at with that shit. But stay tuned for the Finesse 2 Times video. But I was gonna say King Von. But NBA YoungBoy, he's a clown for this one. He's a clown. He's a straight up clown for this one. You know, think about your family. Think about your kids. You got all these fucking kids. You got all this family. Got all these fucking baby mamas. You feel me? Crazy. Sad. It's your boy Double R, man. Peace.